Hey, we got freeze and spread them. The regression police are here for the Broncos. I'm all for responding to Broncos slander. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, if there's anyone out here that's gonna save Bo Nix PR, it's gonna be AyoTankk. Dead ass, bro. Dead ass. It's gonna be AyoTankk. So at the end of the day, bro, when they come to Bo Nix, bro, I don't play ball, bro. Dead ass. When they come to the Broncos, I don't play. Anyways, though, make sure y'all follow the Twitch, twitch.tv/AyoTankk. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, let's get into it, man.
Not going to fall in those tight matches again in our favor 2 years in a row.
Regression hits hard typically for those types of teams. Yep.
The Broncos can find a way to get to double-digit wins this year and kind of right the ship those first 6 weeks. I think this team's going to hit their stride.
I believe the Broncos just right now are the AFC favorites to me, even with Josh Allen out there.
Were they a one-hit wonder? Bo Nix has been more productive than Caleb, than Drake May, or than Jaden Daniels.
The 2025 Denver Broncos were one of the most fascinating and confusing teams I've seen since the great Tim Tebow year.
How many times have I done something dumber? How about you? What do you think is everything? It's really nothing.
Thank you. Thank you, Tim. Thank you, Tim. They were simultaneously one of the weakest one seeds of all time, and yet I think we all agree they should have represented their conference in the Super Bowl if not for a tragic injury.
Bo fractured a bone in his right ankle, which will put him out for the rest of the season.
No.
Man, bro. That was probably the worst. That was probably, like, I'm not even gonna lie. That was the fastest I ever lost a dopamine rush in my fucking life. Like, that was the fastest I've ever lost a dopamine rush. Imagine being, like, at the peak of your excitement and then having it drop down in 30 minutes.
Oh, this can't happen!
Steady's ready to go.
You sure about that? They were pretty bad in a lot of ways last season, but somehow also tied a franchise record for wins in a single season. There's a ton of reasons to believe the Broncos will be better this year, but the math says they'll be worse?
I don't know if you look at them as a one-hit wonder, but last year's 14 wins felt a bit like a mirage.
God, I don't understand much about football anymore. I don't. I think we need an objective analysis of the 2026 Denver Broncos, and I have nominated myself to provide it. No bias, just me telling you how I feel my favorite team is going to do this season. Mostly based on vibes. Of course, some numbers too. And just so you know, my vibes tingle all the way through my groin and pulsate a mile high above a mile high.
I can feel it down in my plums. You're getting a nice bluish hue.
We've spent the last portion of the offseason creating a prognosis for some of the more interesting ascending NFL teams. We've talked about the Lions, who need some things to bounce their way. The Commanders, who are about to hit a crossroads. And two teams, the Bears and the Patriots, who are currently being pursued by the crooked and nasty regression police. The kind of police who'd give you a full cavity search for jaywalking. And then I got a knock on the door from those regression pigs. If you thought the regression police were hot on the case of the Patriots and the Bears, oh, you better believe they're coming after the 2026 Denver Broncos. They're taking my beloved Broncos in, dead or alive. Thanks again, Tim. Why are the regression police out in full force? Is it because Denver, Chicago, and New England all overperformed and benefited from some statistical outlying performances? Maybe. But I'm gonna shock many of you when I say this. I think I've cooked up an ironclad defense for my team, especially after seeing Patrick Mahomes forget how to throw a fucking football this offseason. Look at this.
Fucking trash.
That's not a receiver, Pat.
Trash.
That's a center, you fucking idiot.
Dumbass.
Oh my god, dude, was your brain inside your ACL?
Fucking trash.
Oh god, he sucks now. This is That's Good Sports. I'm Brendan Perna. It's August, which means we have 1 month to get to 900,000 subs.
Bro, y'all did not get bro to a million yet, bro. This thing needs to be at
20,000 away. I challenge you and all that is holy to help me get there.
Man, we gonna like this good, bro. You good, bro. Yo, y'all get my boy Brandon 7 million real quick.
Today's episode is sponsored by manscaped.com/goodsports and the Beard Hedger Plus, which isn't just or in the shared salute Broncos might be one of the most classic ready-to-regress teams of all time. Even the chief of regression police himself, our old friend Danny Parkins, is licking his chops at the thought of all those one-score wins last year.
They were playing down to their opponents all the time. 11 wins in one-score games. 8 of those 11 wins happened against non-playoff teams. That is just not a sustainable method of success.
Oh, he wants to cuff my Broncos, and trust me, he's turning that body cam off. And he is not going to do things by the book.
I just don't
Danny
get it,
is already testing the waters on this novel idea of his that the Broncos are a one-hit wonder. Never mind the fact that they have won double-digit games and qualified for the playoffs not once, but twice, 2 years in a row. Now, if he'd like to correct himself and posit the notion that they are a two-hit wonder, I would accept that clarification. Danny.
Facts to lucky season.
Nigga, I guess, bro. I guess making playoffs 2 seasons in a row is crazy. I guess one season going from 10-7, making the playoffs, right? Losing to the Bills, and then going 14-3 the next year, beating the Bills in the divisional is just unsustainable. I guess though. I guess it's unsustainable.
A two-hit wonder in the music world is, of course, slightly more respected than a one-hit wonder. Ask yourself, who is a more respected artist? Vanilla Ice and his abominable hit single, Ice Ice Baby, or Blues Traveler, who followed up Run Around with Hook? And yes, these are the most recent examples I could come up with. I'm getting old. In order to build a defense for the Broncos, and I assure you I have removed all bias, and this will be 100% objective.
You sure all bias, chat. I mean, all unbiased, my fault.
Why the 2026 Broncos are a tailor-made regression team, and then tell you why that's all wrong. And it starts with that whole thing about one-score wins, right? Denver had 2 brutal last-second field goal losses in weeks 2 and 3, including perhaps the flukiest of endings against the Colts. How about somebody call the fucking leverage police?
Foul, leverage, defense number 9.
There's leverage.
How about you dial 911?
We could have been 15-2. Yo, you know what's so crazy, chat? Like, you know what's so crazy? Yo, I predicted us going 15-2. With this Colts game holding us back, if we won this game, my prediction would have been right.
For them. But
I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. I really know my team.
The Broncos won their next 10 one-score games in the regular season, plus another in the playoffs against Buffalo. Their 11 total one-score wins in a single season tied an NFL record, and they set a new mark, winning 9 straight games in which they trailed. They were notoriously slow starters and offset their sluggishness with an unprecedented magic in the clutch, just 73 points in 17 combined first quarters and 131 points in their fourth quarters, with 33 of those points coming in 1 quarter alone. Giants. If you're not familiar with the concept of regression, one of the core tenets of its arcane philosophy is that the outcome of one-score games are largely random, and over a long enough time period, a team's record in those close games will regress to the mean. The 2024 Kansas City Chiefs were the team who originally set that 11 one-score win mark that the Broncos tied a year later. The Chiefs were 11-0 in those games. Remember how they beat Aiden O'Connell and his Raiders by the foreskin of their teeth? And of course, the regression police dispensed justice unto the 2025 Chiefs, who went 0-6 in those kind of games, and are still dispensing justice because Patty Mahomes throws like a drunken child. Oh my God!
Fucking trash.
They are the modern-day poster child of regression, and proof positive that records in one-score games are a fleeting metric. Also proof positive that your unholy covenant with Satan does in fact have an expiration date, and that the 2024 Chiefs were the worst, most fake, poser-ass Super Bowl team in the history of sports. And their quarterback confuses sinners for wide receivers, maybe because Travis Kelce is looking more like Jason Kelce these days, and I don't care if that's fake. The 2025 regression...
Damn, hold on. Yo! I ain't gonna lie. Yo, Travis, I know Taylor Swift got you eating good, nigga. Yo, what Taylor Swift whipping up in the kitchen, gang? Put a nigga on, bro. Yo, slide some shit. I know Taylor got you eating right. Taylor got you eating right. Yo, nigga, you don't even fit your pads no more, gang. You don't even fit your pads no more. Nigga like an old lineman.
He's looking more like Jason Kelce these days, and I don't care if that's fake. The 2025 regression for the Chiefs is kind of an extreme example. Nobody predicted a regression for the Chiefs because they're the Chiefs and they had sustained success. And for the Broncos, it does not have to be that drastic of a flip. In fact, 2025 was actually a positive regression to the mean in that category for Denver. Remember 2024, the Broncos were excellent against inferior opponents, but they were just 1-6 in one-score games. The record already flipped, albeit drastically, and that was reflected into the 14-3 record. But I have a problem with one-score game stats, and it's a very obvious problem, which is that not all one-score games are created equally. The score doesn't really tell the whole story, does it? If you go back to 2024, you'll see that out of Denver's 6 one-score losses, 4 of them were not true coin flip games. They were games where the Broncos were down 2 scores late and cut the deficit to 1 score on a late field goal or touchdown. They were not as random as the blocked kick.
Every game we lost in 2024, every game that we done lost in 2024 was literally like us trolling first, second, third, right? And then fourth quarter, low-key starting to make a comeback. But it was a situation where if we would have started that momentum early on in the game, we would have came back and won. You feel me? We just happened to do that shit in 2025. Now we're just doing it in 2025. Niggas calling it regression. I don't get it.
Kick at Kansas City. Oh, God, that fucking kick. It's a first down. It's not over. We still got to make a field goal. Get a new worst game, perfect day. It ain't over yet, Alex. This might be the new best game. Come on, Will.
Man.
Come on, Will. Come on, Will. Come on, Will. Come on, Will.
This was supposed to be us, bro.
No!
Oh my God, it's supposed to be us.
No! Fuck the block!
It's supposed to be us,
Are you
bro.
kidding me?
Yo, we sacked Mahomes 5 times, bro. Oh my God. Oh my God. Bo Nix outplayed this nigga too. Like, yo, it was perfect. That win had our name all over it. Had our name all over it. It's crazy.
Most of the one-score losses were true earned losses. Likewise, I'd categorize at least 4 of Denver's one-score wins in 2025 as window dressing. I don't think they were in danger of losing to Tennessee, for example, even though that was a one-score game. So if you want to leave in true coin flip games, they were really 7-2. Still a very good record in those games, but not as big of an outlier. And if you think I'm coping right now by creating my own new subjective metric, my retort is actually this. Shut up.
Exactly.
Shut up. I think a better way to look at this was Denver going 7-9-1 against the...
Chase reacting to the Hall of Fame game right now, so after maybe 2K. Not gonna lie, I gotta react to the Hall of Fame game too, my nigga.
A spread and 4-9 as a favorite.
And then after that, we
suggests
could do 2K.
a team that was underachieving rather than pulling wins out of their asses. If you go by point differential or DVOA, the Broncos had the makings of an 11-6 team, which of course was an improvement from the year before. While Denver's late game...
I'm turning to TSO.
Cope.
Fuck you. I don't give a fuck. I'm turning to TSO. Fuck you. Fuck you. Nigga. Fuck you. Nigga. Fuck the Chargers, nigga. Fuck Justin Herbert, nigga. Fuck Quinn Johnston, nigga. Fuck David Njoku, nigga. Fuck Amari Hampton, nigga. Fuck Khalil Mack, nigga. Fuck Keenan Allen. Fuck all them niggas. Fuck them niggas. Fuck them niggas. Eat my fucking meat, bro. I don't give a fuck.
Performances in 2025 could be an aberration on the whole. I suspect their early game struggles were also not indicative of their true character as a team. The Broncos had to overcome a lot of shit last season that I think is either correctable or was bad luck that hopefully won't happen again, including the defense was 3rd in points allowed and 1st in sacks, but only picked off 10 passes and recovered just 3 fumbles on the season. If you think the close wins aren't sustainable, the low takeaways with that type of defense also not sustainable.
I've got another technical term for you. Non-sustainable business model.
You're not supposed to win 14 games with a -3 turnover differential, and yet they did exactly that. Probably because they allowed the fewest yards per play in 2025. We saw the regression to the mean when Denver forced 5 turnovers against Buffalo in the playoffs.
But then they say, oh, we get carried by our defense. And that right there is when the goalpost shifts. You feel me? It's like niggas just don't want to give us our credits.
And it won them the game. They were forced to win a lot of close games because the ball did not bounce their way early in games or because Talanoa Hufanga was dropping interceptions. It's easy to say that if you just watched the games, you'd understand that this team was winning in spite of their underachieving, but that did feel like the case. They played to the level of the competition for better or worse. The 2024 Broncos were overachievers and the 2025 Broncos were underachievers. The only game where it felt like they truly got outplayed on every level was their loss to the Jaguars late in the season. When you're looking at 2024 and 2025, I think you saw the difference in the 2 playoff games versus the Bills for the Broncos. There was a massive difference from year 1 to year 2 there. And I think it's also fair to say that Bo Nix, while he had a couple of elite performances in 2025 and didn't stop showing incredible flashes, he did take a bit of a step back from where he ended his rookie season. The highs of 2025 might have been higher, like that 4-touchdown masterclass against Green Bay, but the consistency and the efficiency was not there. I expect some evening out in year 3, and I expect more effective offense. And I think the team will respond to the change in play callers. I think Jalen Waddle will make a major difference. And
that's what I'm saying, bro. And he was under Sean Payne, gang. Now we got Davis Webb with a healthy Emma Ingram, hopefully. And Jalen Waddle and Justin Jolie and all them boys, bro. Like, we have an actual foundation for the offense. We are going to be way better, bro. And you know what's so crazy too? It's like seeing this shit, having him explain this shit is making me realize how much niggas really move the goalposts, bro. First y'all niggas say Bo isn't good. He gets carried by the defense. You know what I'm saying? No, first y'all say the Broncos get lucky, right? Then they say Bo isn't good. Then they say he get carried by the defense. It's like, bro, like which one is it, bro? Which one is it? David Njoku, nigga, we won the Super Bowl. It's like which one is it, bro? Like which one is it? Y'all be wanting us to lose so bad, bro. It's crazy. Like, for a team that's so lucky, we keep winning. For a team that's so lucky, we keep winning, bro. Like, deadass. I agree with Brandon when he says underachievers, though. You know what I'm saying? But we just happen to play down to our competition. There's nothing that we can do about that. There's nothing that we can do about that other than win the fucking game. My nigga. When the Chiefs do it, bro, it ain't a problem. When the Bills do it, it ain't a problem. But when the Broncos do it, you feel me? And we just happen to be good at it. Now we're just lucky, bro. Now we're going to be the team that regresses next season, I guess.
I don't see a scenario where they don't run the ball better than they were after J.K. Dobbins.
70% of Bo Nix completions for the running back and mostly by far Jalen Hurts. Bro, outside of court, though, like, outside of court last year, who was Bo Nix, like, main target? Like, who else was getting open like court, bro? You feel me? They wasn't using Mims. They wasn't utilizing Mims like that. You know what I'm saying? Pat is in his rookie year. You feel me? Lil Jordan, you know what I'm saying? Lil Jordan, you feel me? Bro, who outside of court was like a nigga that Bo Nix can actually rely on to get open? You feel me? When court wasn't getting open, bro, it's like, my nigga, come on. That you had Troy Franklin, but It's like, bro, there's no reliable number 1, number 2. You feel me? And Bo still got the job done. He still got the job done. Niggas still got the job done. So when niggas get number 17, what do y'all think is going to happen? We had Evan Ingram coming in and out of the game and shit. Now we can actually have a full, healthy Evan Ingram. Bro, yo. You know what the fuck is about to happen this year, bro? Like, come on, game. Herbert had DeAndre Carter at wide receiver 1 and made the playoffs. And Herbert got in the Pro Bowl. Stop quoting. Nigga, we made it to the AFC Championships. This is not cope, gang. I'm not sad or nothing. I'm not coping. Nigga, we went to the chip last year. We could have won it all if it wasn't for Bo Nix's ankle. You know what I'm saying? I actually would have wondered what it'd be like if the Broncos won the Super Bowl. Oh my God, y'all niggas would hate us. Yo, y'all niggas would dead ass hate us. Yo, all these niggas would hate us. Y'all are so lucky we didn't make the bowl, bro. Y'all are so lucky. That's all I'm gonna say. But hey, it's incoming though, so.
Injury last season.
It's incoming.
All of those things.
Yeah,
because
of defense. You just proved my fucking point. Moving the goalposts.
Therefore, has acquired something called dad strength, which should allow him to break twice as many tackles as he did last year.
And Bo Nix got a daughter, nigga. It's over with. I ain't gonna lie. And he got a daughter. It's over with. It's over with, bro. It's over with, nigga. He's not gonna play bad in front of his daughter. Come on now.
With his ankle staying healthy.
Bro, look at Steph Curry. Yo, when Steph Curry first had his daughters and shit, bro, he had back-to-back unanimous MVPs, bro. You know what I'm saying? All I'm saying, niggas get kids, bro. When Luka had his baby and shit, right? He dropped 60. I'm telling you, bro. Like, I'm telling you. It's over with, bro. It's over with. Now that Bo Nix is actually starting his family and shit like that, bro, he got more shit to play for, bro. He has more wives, bro. When a nigga has more wives, bro, ain't nothing stopping him. Ain't nothing stopping Bo Nix, I'm telling you.
However, on the flip side,
I'm telling you, bro.
You will now spend too much time
Tank,
keeping an
you
eye
and
on
Silas
the thermostat
and
at
Zay
the
played
Broncos' new
3v3.
facility.
Don't touch the thermostat.
When you look at Bo Nix,
all right,
Caleb
hold on,
Williams, and Drake May, I think it's easier
let me finish this real quick, and then I'm gonna go to Chase the Stream real quick.
To improve upon in 2026. Caleb getting rid of the ball more quickly. Bo being more effective in the middle to intermediate passing game. Drake May played so well in 2025, predicting a regression for him is just too easy. From rookie to sophomore season, Bo and Caleb are on a pretty linear track, including Bo Nix being number 1 in the NFL with the lowest percentage of his dropbacks resulting in a sack, fumble, or pick. That's
oh my God, and the nigga didn't even go down like that, chat. What are we talking about, bro? But our offense is so ass. Yet Bo Nix barely got sacked. Come on, stop playing, bro.
Maybe too
safe. What are we talking
really.
about, bro?
The 2026 Broncos offense has to score more than 10 and 13 points when playing the lowly, bottom-feeding bastard teams like the Jets and Raiders. That's what I need to see from them this year. And the Davis Webb promotion to offensive coordinator is big in my eyes. It's almost blasphemous to say this, and I hope he's not listening lest I become the new Luka Evans, but Sean Payton's play calling did feel like it was holding the team back a bit last season. I never thought I'd see Sean exercise the humility to hand over the reins to the playbook so easily, but he did. Maybe he just got tired of writing run the ball on his play sheet, knowing fully well he had no intentions of actually running the ball. That's like me writing no dick jokes at the top of a script and then ignoring that after 4 sentences. Nix was asked about the difference between Davis Webb and Sean Payton in training camp. Bo noted something like, Davis Webb usually has a tip for him after the play call where Sean just called in the play, and I think Webb will get the play call in more quickly. Also something Sean kind of struggled to do at times. That dates back to Russell Wilson, really. Also, Bo said, Davis understands me.
It's going to be really good because he understands me.
What a tangled web those two are about to weave over defenses. I think the play caller
You know who Davis Webb also understands? Evan Ingram. Come on, bro. Bo Nix, Davis Webb, Evan Ingram, nigga, it's meant to be, bro. You got Bo Nix, Davis Webb, Evan Ingram. Come on, bro. You don't think Davis Webb is cooking up a scheme right now to get Evan Ingram in that end zone, my nigga? Stop playing, bro. Stop playing.
Back chemistry is going to be better for the Broncos this season. And I think Bo and Webb acknowledge on a very fundamental level that the offense will be more dynamic if Bo is under center more. Ideally, Webb is going to make better use of Evan Ingram. Remember that Marvin Mims is on the roster. Get better efficiency on screen passes than they did a year ago by not running them every other fucking play, and improve on that rushing attack that was below average in terms of DVOA last season. Maybe the defense takes a minor step back, or maybe they don't and they just force more takeaways, but the offense should be expected to be quite a bit better, or at least more consistent and efficient. And if Jalen Waddle doesn't make their passing game whole, we're going to be having a different conversation about Bo Nix as a passer by 2027. They were seen as barren in terms of offensive talent a couple years ago, and now I think they're pretty deep. The offensive line is top 3, however you want to slice it, and guard Ben Powers took a pay cut to return. They added a rookie running back in Jonah Coleman to hedge their J.K. Dobbins bets, and the wide receiver core of Waddle, Sutton, Franklin, Mims, and Bryant.
Oh my God. And we got Michael Bandy. And we got Hakeem Butler. And we got Justin Jolie. Like, bro, like we could look at Court, Waddle, Troy, maybe, Mims, Pat, right? But then you got niggas like Hakeem Butler who went crazy in the XFL last season. You got Justin Jolie, who's a fucking tank. You know what I'm saying? We got guys within the guys, bro. Like, we have guys within the guys. I'm telling you, bro.
Is suddenly a really deep unit.
It's over with, bro.
And we'll see about tight end. We'll just see about tight end. But they are deep all around.
Hayes King over Bo Nix on Tank Life. I should time your ass out for that, DC. But I'm going to let you rock, though, because I respect everyone's opinion, bro. No matter how stupid they are, all right? No matter how much drugs you're on, you feel me? We're going to respect your opinion, okay, DC?
Major loss was John Franklin Myers, and while he's an excellent defensive tackle, they have depth there as well.
I'm high right now. Oh, I know.
With Jonathan Cooper, if he's going to miss time with the suspension, Jonah Ellis can take that mantle, no problem. The roster is as airtight as you can get. I think it all comes down to the progression and consistency of Bo Nix in year 3. If you think he gets better, the Broncos avoid regression.
See if Chase won the run 2K after this.
And then they become a true juggernaut. And if you think he's going to play worse, well, then I don't want to be friends with you. I just don't.
You're annoying and you're strange.
I already noted that per drop back, Nix has the fewest sacks, picks, and fumbles. But Nix can get better by throwing just a few fewer interceptions. He fired 12 as a rookie, 11 last season, and I think he can dip below 10 with a more consistent run game. And here's where some very simple math can help. Bo led the league in passing attempts last season, and Denver attempted the 13th fewest rushing attempts in 2025. So if Bo hand off more, Bo throw fewer picks.
Why waste time? Say lot word when you were to track.
Here's the thing about 2026 and the Broncos that I actually like. Everyone is expecting them to fall back to the middle of the pack. Oh, you think the team doesn't realize they can't keep winning by the dimple of their nipple? They know they have to start better. Quinn Miners was asked about it.
You know, stay ready so don't have to get ready.
Pat Surtain was asked about it.
Early on in the season, I think.
Bought some 99.9 THC for $25 at the dispensary. Nigga, you're fried right now. I know you fried right now. But at dispensaries, I always said, Broncos not winning more than 6 games. Yeah, just go back to smoking, my nigga. Like, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Give me some of that dispensary job, my nigga. I know that shit hitting, bro. What do you mean the Broncos not gonna win 6 games, bro?
Our main focus is to start off fast.
Yeah, we can. All right,
this shit isn't sneaking up on anyone. If 2026 is a bad year for the Broncos, it's not going to be because they didn't see the need to adapt and evolve. And the Broncos aren't going to feed into the national media pumping their tires because the national media doesn't see them as a juggernaut.
Yo, Chet, how much do you want to bet niggas is gonna go from wanting Bo to look better, right? They're gonna, right? Our offense is gonna be fucking unstoppable, right? And we're probably gonna hand off the ball a lot, right? We got J.K. Dobbins, R.J. Harvey, and Jonah Coleman. We have 3 different running backs that are capable of getting the ball downfield. Watch niggas say, oh, he gets carried by his running backs. I'm calling it, bro. I'm calling it, bro. Niggas gonna say he's getting carried by his running backs, bro. Niggas is always gonna make the excuse and move the goalposts for Bo Nix, but when it comes to Caleb Williams, when it comes to Jaden Daniels, when it comes to Drake May, bro, they don't move the goalposts for them niggas, bro.
They aren't treating them like a 14-3 team that beat the Bills in the playoffs.
RJ isn't a good
team
runner.
Who
What?
Lost by 3 to the Patriots without Bo Nix
Nigga,
on the
RJ
field.
is tough.
The Broncos
what are you talking about,
over-under for
Silas?
wins in 2025 was 9.5. Obviously, they crushed the over.
Bro,
in
he
2026,
did amazing
that
for his
number is
rookie
still
season, my
9.5 wins. Look, I get that a lot of these teams should
He's
be
the
ranked
best
ahead of
rookie
Denver
running
in
back
terms of
damn near.
odds, but you gotta be fucking insane to tell me the Bengals and Cowboys are a better bet. And I also realized that in 3 of the Broncos games last year, they got the Chargers backup quarterback, the Chiefs backup quarterback, and Davis Mills when CJ Stroud went down with a concussion. That's 3 games that could have had different results if their quarterbacks were playing. Even if they lose all 3 of those games, they're still an 11-win team. And at this point, the Chargers Super Bowl odds should just say NA until proven otherwise.
Chargers,
2 teams that didn't make the playoffs are in the top 5. Oh, how rich. I understand this isn't a prediction, but rather a reflection of people's better habits.
JK for explosive workload. Jonah for a great short yard situation. RJ for a sitting back. 3 different ways to run the ball, bro. I'm trying to tell you, bro. If Bo Nix can pass to his running backs and they get good yardage, bro, that's a good thing. That shouldn't be he shouldn't be attacked for that shit.
This shit is insulting.
He shouldn't be attacked for that shit, bro.
The point is that despite their winning last year, Denver gets to approach the season as a dark horse somehow, which puts them in a good spot. This is also the same team coming back with 1 big addition in Jalen Waddle. Even Drake May has 2 new primary receivers to build chemistry with. The Bears had to replace a center, lost their wide receiver 1, and a handful of key defenders. In terms of consistency, the Broncos are the most consistent with their roster. The Broncos Super Bowl odds are not better than they were before last season, despite being heartbreakingly close to the Super Bowl with Jarrett Stidham in the championship game.
Crazy.
This is largely a matter of a tougher schedule, presumed healthy quarterbacks, and of course, there is a point there. They are playing 3 tough NFC West teams, all in the first 6 weeks, by the way.
Bro.
But the rest of the AFC West is...
I'm not even gonna lie, we have it crazy, bro. Kansas City, Jags, Rams, Niners, Chargers, Seattle. Holy shit. And these are all, I mean, Niners, more than likely, niggas are getting injured, but like, usually all these other teams are pretty healthy, bro. We're gonna have to fight. I'm not gonna lie. But I think we're gonna get it done, though.
Playing those 3 teams as well. And Denver's strength of schedule games, Carolina, Pittsburgh, and Jacksonville, are actually a break compared to the Chargers, who get Houston, Baltimore, and Tampa Bay as their reward for finishing 2nd in the division a year ago. Trying to glean anything from the schedule before the season starts is always a fool's errand, but it could have been worse for the Broncos on paper. Either way, the AFC West is going to be a freaking grind this year. But that's the case for everyone in the division, and I think 11 or 12 wins will likely get the job done. This gets said a lot, but it's true. Denver could win fewer games next year and be a better team. You could apply that logic to the Patriots as well, but especially the Broncos. Now, I'm only talking about 2 or 3 games, right? If the Broncos were 6-11 next year, I would not make the case that they were actually a better team if their DVOA went up 0.001 points. I can't really quantify this final thought in any way. Perhaps this is a very Bill Simmons way to analyze things, but I do think the feeling that Denver was cheated by fate last year, and that will provide some kind of emotional anchor and drive for this team. While I'm kind of glad that Jared Stidham's Broncos weren't submitted to that devastating Seahawks defense in the Super Bowl, I would have loved to see Bo get a shot on that stage to see if he could have risen to the occasion better than his contemporary Drake May did. I won't ever forget the gut punch of hearing about Bo's injury and the roller coaster of emotions that day, and I'm not even on the fucking team. I imagine that's going to stick with those veterans in Denver for a long time. Of course, you can flip all this.
That shit made me feel like a veteran of the team, bro. Like, I felt like I was a part of the team, nigga. Like, I was on the field when I found out the news Bo Nix got injured. I had to, that stream boot up was some of the hardest shit. Like, oh my God. When niggas had to boot back upstream, that shit hurt, bro. Like, I was dead ass devastated.
And say that Bo's injury will linger into this season and constrain his athleticism, thus hurting the offense, but I'm going with my version instead. My version is much more optimistic. Thanks for watching That's Good Sports. Please subscribe to this YouTube channel. And let me know. Would you
W reacts. All right. Broncos are gonna do great. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna lead the division once again. And yeah, nigga. If you think otherwise, nigga. If you notice, bro, down below's my fucking meat, nigga. You my fucking dick.